Yeah Mon. Father God, thank you for this food. Please remove all impurities from it, make it nourishing for my body. And I give you all the praise and glory and honor. In Jesus' name, amen. Babe, close this door. I need quality time with my food. You guys, we at my mom's house. We currently do not have a house. So we don't have any more house out here in Washington. So y'all just gotta stay tuned and see what's happening with us. We're gonna be on the road for a while. I'm hungry. I got me some Panda Express. I got me some green bean chicken, some honey walnut shrimp, some noodles, and an egg roll. It's finna go down. How y'all doing? Videos is gonna be random and in weird places for a little while. I'm currently done with school. I graduated. And now I'm just enjoying my summer, y'all. I'm trying to figure out and maneuver through life right now. Figure out what's going on. But yeah, we are. If you want to stay updated on my journey, on our journey and stuff, and what we're doing, go to my vlog channel. My Donisha Daniels vlog channel, because it'll tell you more. My mama's here. What's up? Can I eat? Go back in the house. Let me eat. Just go back in the house and let me eat. Right now I'm in a small hotel room with kids all day, so any little solace I can get is good. I'm good. Did you say hi? Nana's here, y'all. She just got back home.
Hey, y'all. I took Leanna to the store, Dollar Tree.
That's exactly where I need to go. Ooh, look at that. You hungry?
No, not really. Let me try one of them green beans.
Fork.
Okay, girl.
Babe, can you shut this door? You want to be on? You want to eat over here with me?
Huh?
Let's
Yeah.
scoot over. You want to eat over here with me?
Yeah, okay.
Come on, child. Panda Express love to see me coming, y'all. Cause I just been up in that place. Panda know. Panda know what's up. Look at that big onion they gave me. Look at that. Girl, yes. You good?
Girl, your camera good. Girl, my camera ain't like that.
I mean, it is. You just don't clean it. So it be dirty.
I do.
So it looks smudgy and
No, it don't
foggy.
look bright like that.
Because I cleaned it. I cleaned the screen. You got to clean your screen before you start your videos. Every time I look at your video, I'm like, my mama's screen is dirty. And I've been knowing it's dirty. It's good, ain't it? This is sesame chicken. Try that with green beans in it. Good, girl. Got some kale and broccoli. Whoo-wee. I love me some Panda, y'all. Period. I'd be okay if I just ate the entree, you know, like the vegetables. They got vegetables. They got green bean chicken. Like, you can get away with some of this stuff if you want like low calorie and stuff. But where I go wrong, I love the noodles. And I love the egg roll, and I love the honey walnut shrimp.
So how do you feel after your graduation yesterday?
I feel good. I feel thankful that I'm done. I didn't tell y'all. Mama brought it up, so I'm going to tell y'all the story. What I told her. You guys, I was low-key bullied at my practicum. I worked with a bunch of bullies. And she knew she was a bully too. Just mean. Never could have a I never could have a conversation with her without her saying something mean.
They didn't cook this green bean. They just put it in sauce.
Girl, that's what I like. You hear all that crunch? That's what I like about this Panda Express. They blanch everything. They don't like cook the vegetables down to where they like kind of soft. They blanch them. And that's the best way to eat your vegetables, because you're going to get whatever nutrients, fiber, or whatever that's in them. It's not going to be all sucked out of them from being boiled or fried or, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I like this place. I like that. But everybody can't eat crunchy vegetables. So I dig it. I'm over here, you know, with this too. Over here eating on one side like a
Me too.
Like a rabbit.
No, I ain't on one side. I'm eating in the front.
You know, so I get it. I don't know what's going on with my mouth. I'm gonna get it together though, or something gotta
Anyway,
go.
back to what you were saying. Bully.
She knew she was bully. She knew. I will never forget this. The last thing she said to me before I left. She said, I don't want you here not another minute. And though she said it in a way to where you would be like,
you can go ahead and clock out.
No,
you go ahead and
there's
leave.
No clocking out.
You can go ahead and leave.
Well,
I don't want to see her another minute.
She said, you can leave early. I don't want you here another minute.
What does that mean?
I don't want you here another minute. I didn't care. Girl, I was ready to go. Now, mind you would think if her saying that there was like an argument or maybe there was a fight, nothing. No argument, no fight.
Here it is, guys. Here it is, coming in the building. This is real food. I don't know what they're eating. Look, guys. I don't know what they're eating, man. Look at this.
What is that?
Look at that. This is real food.
Baby, you can't be over my food, though, like that, though.
Healthy chicken and veggie. What are you guys eating?
Bad Cliffie.
This is real food, man. This need to go on the market.
Okay. All right.
I'm saying, tell them about it, Nana.
I don't know.
Take a bite.
I don't know what that is.
Rice.
Mom, this is nice area to eat. It's nice. I like this.
Nice chili rice. Good.
Look at the squirrels down there.
Nice chili rice in there?
They don't do nothing fun down there in the backyard? Don't nobody be out there, huh?
That's the people down the stairs. That's their yard.
Girl, I have all kinds of stuff down there if I live down there.
Right?
I have a whole forest.
What'd you put down there?
Something for my kids. Do some stuff for them to play outside in. Toys and stuff.
Okay.
Lawn chairs. Lawn chairs and an umbrella. Maybe a grill. Or a black stone or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. So I didn't know what she meant by that, but I didn't care to ask her. I just said okay and left. And when I left, she didn't say nothing to me. She didn't say goodbye. She didn't say I wish you well. She didn't say none of that. She just acted like I wasn't there.
You had to deal with that for 2 years.
No, I had to deal with that for like 9 months. Like about 10 months.
That was Devin wanted you to give up. He didn't want you. She was your supervisor, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was supervising me. Very mean. Mean to me though.
Because the average person,
Not other people.
Average person would be crying and everything, saying, "The hell with
I
that!
wasn't
I'm not gonna go. I'm not going back."
I had my mind focused on what I wanted.
Yeah.
And she wasn't the worst. I've been around worse people. She was not the worst. So I put up with all of her attitudes and all of her insults and all of her negativity. One day I told her my bra size and she said, "Oh girl, that's all fat." And I know it is fat, but I said my boobs was like big before I even was big. Like when I used to be like when I was a teenager, I had big breasts.
Used to have big breasts.
Like I said, yeah, I know some of it is fat because obviously I said I carry a lot of my weight up top. So yeah, I understand like, you know, that a lot of this is fat and when I lose weight, it'll go down. But I'm like, to be completely honest with you, I'll never be flat chested because when I was like my healthiest and small, I had a lot of my breasts were a decent size. So I've never had little breasts ever.
Breasts at the age 5. Yeah.
But yeah, so just to give y'all a little taste of how this lady talks. She says stuff like that.
She got cussed out just like that.
I don't know why I had so much endurance with her. Like why
Because
I endured so much.
You had a goal.
I had a goal
because a lot of people have a goal too, but she would get cussed out on their goal.
I feel like a lot of what she did
Cause she out and pray later.
may have been to like make me quit to see if I would give up.
No.
But I'm too strong for it because
that's exactly what it is. Because your mind was focused on your goal.
I was focused on my goal, so I really didn't care.
But she would have got cussed out. You know, I would focus on goals later. Because I'm not disrespecting you. I'm respecting you. You know, you basically, you're my supervisor, but you basically like my mentor.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be showing me the ropes. When instead you bring me negativity. And not only that, you bring me negativity, you bring me your negativity stuff that you went through in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And dumping it on my back like I'm your tragedy. I ain't your tragedy. I ain't nothing to do with whatever went on in your life.
And I'm gonna say this, but I'm only gonna say this because it really hurt me for her to do this. Even though I have compassion for her, it hurt for me to hear this, listen to this, and for her to say this, talk like this. So, she had lost her son when her son was like almost 2 years old. And she just come to work. And she started telling me about her son she lost when I was pregnant. And it was hard for me to hear that because I was pregnant. And I didn't want to really hear about a baby dying from SIDS when I'm pregnant. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't something I really wanted to hear. But I was compassionate to listen to it. And I did feel bad. But occasionally she would bring up her son, and I realized that she was grieving, and that maybe not all of her attitude, but a large part of it was because of the hell she went through behind that situation. And then
And that's her only child, right?
no, she has 2 older daughters.
Okay.
And she has stepkids too.
What's the first
That
one?
was her only boy. She never had any sons. That was her only son. But losing any child, I'm pretty sure is shattering.
That she's married to now?
She's not married. She's not married. And yes, I'm bringing this up not just for educational purposes, you guys, but I'm also bringing this up because this is my experience. This is what I went through, and this is my testimony. That lady was treating me really badly. At times, not all the time, at times. She's very mean and said hurtful things to me and made me feel low, like I was nothing at times. And so, pretty much, she would bring it up. I was just listening because what else am I supposed to say? And then after I had my baby, I came back to work 4 weeks after I had my baby. I'm going through postpartum, emotional, I'm going through all my stuff. She brings her son up again, but this time it's more deeper because a patient had came in because they were having a mental crisis because it was the anniversary of them losing their son, and their son passed at 3 months from SIDS. Now, at the time, I didn't know that my supervisor's son had passed when they were almost 2. I thought they had passed with like an actual baby, like 1, 2, 3, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Because she in the beginning she was saying she kept telling me SIDS. So in my mind, every time she brings up her son, it's fixed on a newborn, and I have a newborn, and I come to work this day, and I had to. Yeah, I know. Hold on. I had to screen a patient. I had to assess them. And they went through a really, really hard time. And it hurt to have to assess that patient because that patient's going through a lot. But it hurt even more because I have a newborn at home. And I had already just went through a really traumatic situation with my newborn because me and her fell down the stairs. And she got hurt really bad. And we ended up in the hospital. So I had just went through that. My supervisor didn't know because I didn't tell her my personal business. So I come to work this day, the next day after I assessed the patient from the day before, and there was an altercation or issue between me and another worker because she was allowing, even though she was my supervisor, she was allowing other people that worked at the job to shadow me, to basically supervise me for the day. So she was sometimes she would pass me around, which was also kind of, not good because you're getting taught by it's too much other people's ways. Right. So
she's supposed to take you up underneath her wings.
She had passed me around this one day. It's like everybody get a taste to you. Kind of almost in some everybody get a taste to you type of thing. It was crazy.
A trick.
Right.
She was a pimp.
Right. Everybody get a taste to you.
But she's supposed to take you underneath her wing and teach you. And she did it. And she's going to regret it. She's going to regret every moment of it.
And so, I didn't work well with this lady this other lady that she put me off on. I didn't work well with her because she snatched me out of the patient's room when the patient started screaming. And all I wanted to do was stand there with the patient and console them. Because I understood, I didn't understand what they were going through, but I understood they were hurting. And I didn't feel like my life was threatened. I didn't feel like she was gonna hurt me. She just got off the bed and she just was crying. She was yelling and crying. I didn't feel like she was my life was at threat. She's like, you can have it. She's she's in crisis. Grabbed my arm and grabbed me out the room. Said, she's unstable. She's gonna hurt us. We gotta leave.
She's gonna hurt us.
Something like that. But first of all, you are the one that just pissed the patient off because you just told them something that you didn't have to tell them. You're triggering them by what they're already going through crises, and you're triggering them by what you're saying. Why are you doing that? That's why she's crying. She already she wants help, but she doesn't want to feel like she's in prison, and she's feeling like she's in prison right now. And you're telling her that the DCR people that are coming to evaluate her, to assess her, to do an assessment with her and see if she needs to stay here or not, you're telling her those people might not come till tomorrow. Why are you telling them that? Why are you telling her that? You telling her stuff that's triggering. So of course she's getting upset. You don't have to tell her that in that moment. So she grabbed my arm and snatched me out the room. So the next day I came back to work, my supervisor was upset by the situation and didn't know what went on. So I was telling her what happened. Then after I told her what happened, she started talking about her son again that passed. And there's only one particular thing that really upset me during this conversation. And it was when she said, you don't know how it feels until it happens to you. And I don't think anybody understands a person unless they actually go through that situation. But who would just willingly want to go through that situation and to understand a person? Like who would just like really want to go through that?
Sometimes people normally say that when they feuding with somebody, and you know, and they somebody say something to them, and they say, "Oh no, you'll never know what I'm going through unless you go through it." She didn't
say unless you go through it. She's like, you won't understand until you go through it.
Yeah, same thing. But the thing about it is, she said that like you her damn enemy, like
right.
You did something
and
wrong
I'm
to
sitting
her.
here just listening, like I'm just listening.
Why would I want to know how that feel? I ain't even do nothing to you. I'm trying to console you.
I would never want to know how that feels. But I want you guys to.
But you never know what I'm into. You know?
I'm never gonna know how that feels because the devil is a liar. Mm-hmm. But on top of that, it's
like you was her enemy or something.
On top of that, it's like, do you not understand? I just had a baby. Why would you say that to me when I just had a baby?
Don't care.
No compassion for me just giving birth.
No, wishing that on you.
None. There was no compassion whatsoever. And so at the end of the day, I worked with a lot of people who just, who shouldn't be in that field anymore. In my opinion, shouldn't be social workers anymore because they've gone through burnout and they burnt out and they've had a bunch of traumas their own, which is honestly, it's okay. But at the same time, you're not taking care of yourself enough. And you allowing everything that has come at you, now you're attacking other people with it. And it wasn't just her. Like, there was other people who were very mean, just mean-spirited.
Well, I'm glad that you had a goal. You had a goal, you had an assignment, and you executed it.
And she knew that
and that's what's going to hurt them the most is because you actually did it. Because you ain't the first person they done this to. Mm-hmm. There were other people, but some people gave up and said, okay, I can't do this. But you actually stayed in there for the long haul. Mm-hmm. So people don't just do certain stuff. They don't just all of a sudden just start doing this. No, they done this to other people. Because they don't want, sometimes they don't want other people to get to where they at.
Hold on, because some of y'all are trying to judge the situation, but listen to this. Let me tell you why I believe the lady didn't like me. My very first day I came there, she was starting to like me in the beginning. Told her I had a YouTube channel. She watched a little portion of my video. She started laughing. She said, you're cute. The minute, I'm telling them something, hold on.
In this house.
Close the door. The minute, you guys, I said, one of the other workers came in the building.
Oh, you're gonna hold it now? Or the grandbaby? Your big baby.
Let me finish saying this, okay?
Yeah.
One of the other workers came in the building, y'all. And it was my first time meeting this person as well. Close the door too, babe. Oh, you said it's hot. Okay, never mind. You said it's hot. You can open it. You said it's hot. You can open it. One of the other workers came in the building and they asked me what made me want to do social work. And my response was, God. When I said that, baby, he said, God? I said, yeah. And he said, what God? I said, Jesus Christ. He said, Jesus Christ? Do you know that this and this and this that happened in the Bible ain't even real? He started trying to have a debate with me about the Bible. And at some point, I looked at him with a blank stare, and I just got really quiet. And when I get quiet, it's because if I keep talking, I'ma probably cuss you out. So with him, I have to like be quiet because he's on a whole new level. And he had the nerve to be black. Was the worst bully. Bullied me the most out of everybody. So I said, yeah, Jesus Christ. And I'm basically like my religion, my spirituality is not up for debate. I'm not having a debate with you. I'm not here to debate with you about my what called me to this profession. So from that moment on, she did not like me after that.
And both of them to co-sign together.
He didn't like me either. And a few other people didn't like me after that. So just know you will be hated on the job. People will hate you just because of who you believe in. Just because you are a follower of God, and the Bible says that. People will hate you. And because I knew that, because if I was doing everything they was doing, we would have had a ball. They would have loved me. But I wasn't doing what they was doing. And you can't change me. And I'm not interested in changing, because I think my life and my relationship with God is pretty awesome. Like, we talk all the time. And everything that I'm doing in life that my enemies are vengeful about is because of God. Like, everything that I've done is God. Even me not having being in a home right now. Even us not being in a home right now. It was God. So my whole life is built on God. And I follow him in everything he tells me to do. And that's why I never feel lost. Because I don't move until he tells me to move. I don't go until he tells me to go. I don't stop until he tells me to stop. Like, I do what he told me to do. And that's why I kept doing this. Even though I wanted to give up and I didn't want to work with that lady no more. It's like God wanted me to do it.
And believe me, y'all, she did. She called me crying many times, many nights.
Mm-hmm.
Just leaving the school, just crying.
Not leaving the school.
I mean, coming home,
Mm-hmm.
crying. Getting off.
It was hard.
Yeah. Getting off school, getting off work, was crying.
It was hard. But we did it.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
Mm-hmm. We did it, y'all.
We did it. Plumper, 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 plumper. Say hey.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Say hi, Waxy Squad. I can't even say it. Say hi, Waxy Squad. I said Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Hey.
Yep, y'all. So, we'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for eating. The moral of the story is be your biggest advocate. Don't let nobody punk you around. Be who God has called you to be. And
Be the best version.
remember that God, this is what really kept me at the job. The Bible say that he prepared, in Psalm 23, God, he prepares a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Your cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all of your days of your life. And you will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Okay. If God prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and I'm at a job where I'm in the presence of my enemies, and it's more than a job because God called me there, then those people, same people, but my enemies, they're going to have to watch me eat. So why would I stop? Why would I give up? And I want to tell you that. Why would you give up? Through all the hell and adversity you're going through, why would you give up?
Did I put the food in there?
I put the clothes in the washer.
Thank you. Thank you, babe. Why would you give up? Because God is the one that's preparing that table before you in the presence of your enemy. Your table is going to be prepared and overflow in their presence. So why would you give up? Because you're going through adversity. Your enemies are surrounding you. They're supposed to be there, but they can't. They mad because they don't have an invitation to that table. Because the table is not prepared for them. It's prepared for you. They can't eat off of it. And that's what's really pissing them off. So that's what made me stay, even though I should have left. And even though it was hard. And I'm ready for the next assignment. What's up? That's the energy I have. What's up? Because anything my God tells me to do, baby, I'm going to do it no matter how I feel. Period. So, I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Bye, you guys.